Hey, everybody, welcome back to another podcast with Blockstar. It is 8 p.m. UTC Standard Time. Um, Great podcast for you guys today. We got Trevor and Zabdi with us, part of our team that have been out going over all these AMAs with everybody. They've done a great job this last week putting together a couple of AMAs. I know we did Poseidon. We did have one that we had to reschedule. How did things go with Poseidon, Trevor?
Oh, they went fantastically. I've known Andy Green for a while now, and it was a pleasure to have him on. I've been on his podcast, Osai Talk, a couple times. So, it was one of those moments. How the turntables, but yeah, threw a couple tough questions at him, and he didn't even flinch. I was really happy with how the interview turned out.
No, that's perfect, Trevor. And that's what's supposed to happen in these AMAs. Good projects, again, are going to shine, and the ones that aren't so good projects, well, they're going to show their true colors. As most of you guys know, I was out last week. I was enjoying time with family that came into town, so was super excited to do those things and go spend some time with them. It was much needed. But I'm very, very, very excited of being back this next week and knocking some stuff out. A couple little updates for you guys. I know you guys are ready for that launch pad to be out. We're looking at rolling that out at the end of the week. While I was visiting with family and stuff, you guys know me. I can't just sit still. So at night, I was working on building out the locker for that launch pad as well. So if you're a project out there and you need a place to lock up your LP, you need a place to lock up your tokens, especially if you're doing a pre-sale or private sale or a fan launch with us, you will be able to come on and be able to lock those up as well. And as you guys just heard me mention, we will have the fair launch part of it live as well, not just pre-sale and private sale and seed rounds, but you'll also be able to do fair launches as well directly right on the launch pad. A couple other updates. We are going to be doing a buy contest. We'll get you guys some more information this week on that, but that will start next week. We got some rewards and everything that we're going to be giving out for probably the top 3 places, as we have some other exciting news coming out around that launch pad. And then we will let you guys know the structure of that and what the minimum qualifiers are and the max qualifiers and how that structure will take place. So Zabdi will put out some information and this week on that. So be looking forward to that. As always, we do post everything to Blockstar first, and then if you want to catch any other updates that you might have missed if it wasn't posted on Blockstar, you'll be able to see that on our Twitter and Telegram announcement channel. But everything is posted for the very first time and always first on Blockstar in the official group and on the platform itself. So a couple other things coming up. We do have a short week for AMAs. We have a lot of people that are going to be scheduling out towards the end of the week and also into next week. We're going to keep doing these things, guys. A bunch of you guys reached out to me after last week's podcast and let me know some of your feedback and everything. The consensus was, and honestly, I had no negative feedback the way we were doing it. Everybody wants to hear the tough questions. Everybody wants to take a deep dive into these projects. And again, like I said earlier, the good ones are going to shine, the bad ones are going to show the true colors, and that's the ecosystem that we want to build, where people are able to come to a place where they can do all their social stuff, be able to check out all the e-learning stuff and really learn about blockchain and crypto and NFTs and how to DeFi for beginners and advanced. And then be able to come on and listen to AMAs, listen to these great projects that are out there, and be able to take and be involved in them. And a lot of people, I know you guys have reached out about the Launchpad as well that are excited about that. Hey, we're super excited about it as well. Everybody on the team has been working their butts off to try to get all this stuff put together for you guys. You guys asked, and here we are delivering that stuff. We launched on May 24th. We've already turned loose the staking. We've already turned loose the NFT platform. Also the NFT staking, and you guys will know more about those insurance. I've went over it a couple times on these podcasts, but we're going to go over and we're going to record a lot of that stuff this week, so you guys know exactly how to use those if you do own those insurance NFTs, and if you don't, we'll also be putting out the information so you'll know exactly how to go and acquire those. And like I said, if you're not into the NFT thing, you will be able to pay a premium fee to be insured as well on these pre-sales on the Launchpad specifically. And obviously now we're turning loose the launch pad, but some of the other stuff coming up that will be done after that, and we'll kind of space those out. Obviously, we're trying to be strategic about it as well. We will also be turning loose the decks and also the wallet to go along. Those will kind of be two-part, but they will come together as one release to you guys. So I know a bunch of you guys have been asking about the wallet. It is being tested out now, so it is ready The development stuff has been done. As most of you guys know, we've had over a year worth of development when we first launched the Blockstar platform that we wanted to roll out strategically. Well, we are dedicated to testing to make sure that stuff works the first time and we're not having to retract and bring that stuff back and redo it and then put it back out into the market. So we want to make sure that we take the time to test those things correctly, and that way you guys are protected when you're storing your funds in those wallets. And these are decentralized wallets. These are not centralized. They are decentralized. So if you own the wallet, you own the tokens in it. There is no stopping the deposits and withdrawals and all that. So these are a true DeFi wallet, but they will be branded by Blockstar, and you'll be able to do everything Connect Web3. And we are working with some other companies as well. I'll be releasing that when we get closer to releasing those wallets out there. So when you guys click on Connect Web3, instead of it just popping up MetaMask and Trust Wallet, we are working with a bunch of different platforms. It will show up the Blockstar wallet as well, and that is a true uh, cross chain wallet. So whether it's on the Blockstar chain, whenever we roll that out the first quarter of this next year, or if it's on BSC, the Ethereum network, and also we are going to go ahead and incorporate the Polymatic as well into that network. And you won't have to switch between wallets. It'll show all your assets, but it will show beside that asset what the chain is on it. But you won't have to go up there and type in the different servers and all that stuff or the different chain addresses and everything. It will show all of your assets all in one wallet just by having that wallet. You won't have to switch networks. So, um, Zabdi, what do you want to tell us about things going on Twitter? What do you think about the sentiment out there with Twitter and everything? I know that we have been growing that channel. I know you've been posting a lot of stuff out there, and you've been reaching out to some of the other platforms like ICO drops and everything about those guys coming on and doing some AMAs. Anything you want to say to those guys out there that may be listening to this in the future?
Yeah, I would just say that we'd love to have you on for some AMAs. In regards to market sentiment, it seems a little bit quiet these days, but I think it's going to start revving back up here soon. I'm pretty unsure about the market because the largest factor I'd say is, socio slash political events, and those are usually pretty hard to predict. But other than that, it seems like we're going to have some consolidation. And I think that will bring a lot more people back into the crypto space because I think the fear is high right now, but I think that's going to be going away soon.
Yep, I couldn't agree with you more. And if you guys go back and listen to about 2 podcasts ago, I kind of made my prediction that I thought that we were going to see a lot of consolidation during this period of time. I also said it before this little rally that we had. I thought it was kind of a false rally, but I knew we wasn't going to go any lower. And I thought it was just going to consolidate to about the end of August. I think we'll see another short little rally coming up. And then I think we're going to consolidate some more. I think we'll see a pretty good sized dip in December. And then we will turn around and we will have be off to the races probably in January. So again, not financial advice for you guys, but you guys always want to know what my predictions are and my sentiment on the markets. So I'm bullish and I'm still buying into the market and all these different projects. And obviously, I don't own any of the Blockstar token just because I don't think it's a good idea for the project owner to have a bunch of tokens sitting on the side. We take in all of our money outside to bring into the project, and that's how I make my money back in the project. So you guys never have to worry about, as a company, we will never, and none of my team members either have the Blockstar token that was given to them as part of their job or their description of their job that they were going to get tokens. So these guys work their butts off. They get paid in other ways, the other ways that we take in utilities. So you never have to worry about one token being sold from the Blockstar platform to be able to pay for things like marketing and payroll and all of those things. All that stuff, again, comes from outside money. So super excited to report those things. That way you guys are aware. We did hit a couple all-time highs just because of the price of BNB has dropped a little bit. We're down below that last all-time high, but still above some of the others. So super happy to report that. We love our holders out there that are really holding the floor for us since we launched. We've never dropped below pre-sale, and we've had a steady consolidation, and it never fails. It looks like with the market, we continue to go up, and then we continue to consolidate, and then we're just looking to continue to build. Right now is the time that we should be building, and that's what our focus is building out all of these different things that I know you guys are looking forward to. Again, like the launch pad, obviously all the other ones I've already went over that we've already turned loose. We have so many exciting things coming in the future for you guys, and we just want to try to keep you guys up to date. That's why we do these every single Tuesday. There's not a lot of other information to go over today, but look out for next week because we do have a ton of information that's going to drop. Like I told you guys, Davdi and Trevor are going to be working on getting the information for the buy contest for Blockstar. So any of you guys that are looking forward to that, we are also just a sneak peek. We are putting together a block party for Blockstar. I know I mentioned some of this stuff, I think last week, kind of a sneak peek. But we are getting close to that and dialing in some details. So you guys pay attention to these podcasts because we'll be putting that information out as well. We have already had 4 other projects and groups that have already on Blockstar come and confirm that they will be part of that block party as well. So you guys stay tuned for that, and we thank you guys for joining us today, and stay tuned for next time for another podcast with Blockstar, 8 p.m. UTC every Tuesday. Thanks, guys.